confession to make. I made a severe and continuous lapse of my judgment. I may have accidentally tripped and stumbled and inadvertently started a new zoo. And I'm gonna try and do this thing where I like play the thing. Already off to a wonderful start, as you can tell. Oh, I've got hair in my mouth. Ah. Okay, great, brilliant. I'm not starting again. I'm doing that thing that sometimes people do where they like record the thing. Oh my god. The like people do it with The Sims sometimes. They usually it's because they did a live stream and then they make a video out of it and then they're there in the corner and they're having a chat and they're looking over what they did and they're trying to comment on it. And look, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, but I feel like that is probably how we're gonna get zoo videos out of me. So what am I doing now? I'm making the staff thing. See, as soon as I figured out what I'm trying to say, then I've moved on and we're no longer doing the thing that I'm talking about. You know what like really upsets me though is that, as you can see, I actually made a plaza bit and I was really proud of that entrance. It's the best entrance I ever made, and then I forgot to switch on OBS. I was still the wrong game, so there was nothing. It was yeah, you can't see it, so that's great. No, that's wonderful. I'm so happy. So what am I doing? I'm still doing the staff thing. I don't know what to say. This isn't planned. This isn't scripted, and I have like barely anything to go off. I started with staff things. I'm going too far. You can see that I have no legs. Look, I have no legs. I've been working on my video model though. I tried to give it like more dimension and everything and add more to it. And not now. I've not actually. I've just been drawing. I've not updated the thing yet. But I'm very excited to do that. So what's happening now? Yeah, because usually, the reason I keep like starting zoos and then restarting them and restarting them is that I get really far and then I realise, oh shit, I've forgotten to do this very important thing, and now I'm going to have to edit so much of it to make it work. I can't be bothered, I've started a new one. This time I remembered the staff areas, make a staff area, make it look nice. I'm not using any zoo references. Okay, because that would be way too clever. That would be way too clever. What's happening now? I don't know how to roof. That's the same as The Sims as well. I don't know how roofs work. So, that's what you're getting. Also, I'm looking down. I feel like my video model's going to be closed eyes the whole time. Where can I put it in front of me? No, because I'm going to have to hold it and it's going to hurt my arm. I injured my arm today. I don't know what I did. Well, I didn't do anything. I had fibromyalgia, that's what I did. And now, like, I can't use my left side again. So, that's fun. That's great. Windows! I put, like, a workshop thing on the wall to something that I don't think was the workshop. And I'm pretty sure I cover it up afterwards, so what was the point? Like, I don't I don't know what I'm doing in this game, but you'll be pleased to know that I have now done 3 sessions of zoo building, so I've at least got 3 videos coming with the same zoo. This is the longest I've ever stuck with a zoo. Forget that this zoo is called Saigo no Dobutsuen 2. This is the last zoo, the second last zoo. I'm determined to stick to it this time. I don't have a problem, you do. So, yeah, up until now, up until like the 3rd video, you'll see that my paths are all over the place. I have now learned how to do square like plaza paths. So we can have a lot more of those in the future, but for now I kind of just put them wherever they'll go and then cover them up with these things that people will walk over or walk through, because they're too thick, so you have to lower them into the ground, but then you get ground poking out. It's so much easier just to use paths. I just didn't know how to do it then, and I have this, it's like I'm allergic to finding out. So you have to make the staff areas look nice or people will complain. I can't remember the last time I went to a zoo. That's it. I can't remember the last time I went to a zoo. I can't remember the last time I went to a zoo and then complained that I could see staff things. I mean, how else do you expect a zoo to run? But whatever. I think that was the last time I went to the Yorkshire Wildlife Park. Because this was pre-Fua Fua. And it was not that great. This was pre-Fua Fua, pre-mobility scooter. I was in a crappy wheelchair that didn't work. Because the terrain was not good for the wheelchair that I had, so I had to walk around a bit and I could barely do anything, and I saw like a few cats and the polar bears, and that was it. But I wanted to go and see the polar bears, so all in all I did what I wanted to do. I'm not saying it's not accessible, it just wasn't for me, because I didn't have the right things that I needed back then. I do now. It would be worth going again. I'd like to. Oh, launching my keyboard off my desk. Okay, where am I now? Oh, I'm buying things. Oh, so this is the exhibit thing. I thought I was being so clever with this. The thing is that at least like I thought that the exhibit place was for exhibits. Strangely enough, it's just for bats. You can only have bats in there, I think, for now. I'm hopefully we can get more in the future, but yeah, I thought I was being really clever with this, but I find that the more I play, the better things look, because I learn new things, which is another reason why I keep then starting new zoos, because then I look and I think, no, this is crap, I could do so much better than this. But it'll be so much easier to start new rather than oh, for God's sake, updating what I've already got. But I'm not gonna do that this time. So what have I got in the future? I did a walk-in lemur thing, and I'm trying. It used to be a case that I would just build a thing that's suitable enough for an animal that I wanted, and then I move on to the next thing. And I don't really think in terms of layout or what there is to do there, but now I'm really trying to take my time. So in the future there'll be a walk-in lemur thing. There'll also, I made recently a giraffe enclosure with a little education bit. I'm trying to, make the one exhibit and then think, right, what can people do around this? Like, make each exhibit its own event kind of thing. I'm really trying to remember to do animal talks for each exhibit that I can, because if this wasn't Sandbox, that would be very good for revenue. But it is Sandbox, because if I can't even stick to Sandbox zoos, I'm not going to stick to bloody gameplay zoos, am I? Though I will go into it one day and have like a proper play about fully in the thing without doing this whole speeding it up and then talking over it. What do I have? Oh yeah, this is me learning how the it's the habitat, and then these are the exhibits. Right, okay, so this is me learning how exhibits work for the first time. You have to actually do things with them. You can't just put them down and then put an animal in and then hope for the best. Dear God, there's still so much after the video left. I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah, there's me learning rounded things for the first time. Again, I thought that made me so fancy. I'm gonna try and make an effort with roofs this time. That's always, when I play Sims as well, that's always like the least effort that I put in. I just don't like them. So I feel like they're all there for a reason. I don't know. I don't get it. Also, this, oh god, this would have been so much easier had I just like shifted. You can do shift to rise things up. I didn't know that then. See, I'm learning. God, when I like look up in my VTuber model, when I look all the way up, I feel like my eyelashes don't go as far up as they're supposed to. Which is entirely on me, because I faffed with them. But I needed to fix that. I'll fix that when I update the clothes. I'm really proud of how the updated clothes are coming. I want to do more to the hair as well. I want to give the hair more like dynamic, because as of right now it doesn't actually move while I move, and I really want it to move. But my mind just went blank. That was some great dead air for you there. What now? What's that? What is that? I can't see what that is. Oh, it's a Gila monster. Is that how I pronounce it? I actually don't know. Would have been so much easier actually to just put the foundation down and then lower it all. You can do that. Also, if you're going to do this and you're going to have like corners like that, there are two different ones, as you can see, to make sure that all of the blocks, the oh my god, what are they called? The planks of wood are facing the same way. I hate that so much. I haven't done this yet, but now I know how to align paths to grids. I'd quite like to just have a space where people can just walk and not be so constricted to paths like that. No, the last zoo I went to was Chester Zoo, wasn't it? I did have my scooter then, and this was still before Furo. And the car broke down into it on the motorway. The tyre just exploded, and then we were stuck in the car on the motorway, because if your car starts working on the motorway, you're supposed to get out and just be like on the away from the road. But the thing is, when you're disabled like we are, we can't do that. Which was unfortunate. But we're fine now, so yeah, that happened, didn't it? I've forgotten about that. So, oh god, I've done the bats already. So this, yeah, this looked cooler in my head than it does watching it now. I thought it would be cool to have it enclosed, because all the bat places I've been to have always been like in a cave. So I tried to replicate that, and then I think I kind of gave up. But it's fine, because I ended up building around it. So it all works out fine. And here's what it looks like. Here's what bats look like. I'm showing you bats. They're the most important part of this. Just the bats. Let's look at the bats. I'm done now. I'm finished. I don't know what else to say. That's it. That's all you're getting from me. Oh, that is the cutest little bat. Oh, look at his little tongue. I like bats. They're so cute. Anyway, that was a disaster of a video. If you're still here, thanks. And I'm off. Sithy.